hello everyone, and welcome back to a Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm your humble host, Mike Mo, here for actually, I think it is I believe it is 416, episode 416. I think it's episode 45 or 46. I think it's 46. Might be wrong. 46, but hello everybody. And welcome back to a video. Been some time. By the way, I got 50 subscribers. So whoever subscribed, thank you for the. By the way, we have 45. We have 45 episodes. So yeah. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another one of these. This is episode 45, episode 416. It's been some time since I've actually shown my face in a video. I think the last time I showed my face in a video was 10 days ago. And I've either done a gear change show or something or other. So always say, and then I recorded 3 days. Yeah, so my gear change show. Yeah, so the last time I did that was that. And as you guys can see, I actually got my hair cut. So because I had to get this cut because it was getting too long. If you guys look at my video, like right up here, I have the longest hairdo of all time, and I kind of needed to get a cut, and it was going all over the place and getting really, really, really crazy. So yeah, I needed to get that down, and I also needed to also not have I also needed to have I also probably needed to do one of these because the gear change show will probably be tomorrow afternoon. By the way, we have 7,146 views. Wow. And I just looked, we have 124 views for the month, which is, I think, a new record for which I believe is a new record for March in a long time. I think the last time I had that many views was back when I was pushing these out in 16, 17, and 18, when we were at like 3,000 views or something like that. Some stupid number. Yeah, so I hit 7,000 views 3 weeks ago. So I hit 6,500 views 4 months ago. And then yeah, I believe forget when I hit 5,000 views, but I remember I hit 3,000 like a couple years back. So it's been taking so yeah, it's been a while. And then I had 200 episodes last year, and yeah, so yeah, so it's been a while, but I think we hit 3,000 views somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I forget where I hit 5,000 views, but you guys get the gist. But it took me a while to get to 7,100 views and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm definitely going to be doing a gear change show, depending on how tired I'll be at the end of the day. And I'll actually be able to take a walk tomorrow because the sun won't be setting till like 7 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, guy. So yeah, so I'm going to do the gear change show tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do it on. Oh yes, by the way, drum roll please. I actually made a new acquisition. So I actually purchased 2 things on Amazon. Actually, I've been doing a lot of Amazon purchases lately. So on Thursday, on Sunday, I need to do t-shirts, but I also decided to do something else, and I also decided to buy this curious little thing. You guys are probably wondering, Mike, that is a suitcase with 2 brown boxes. That won't hold anything. You're possibly trying to be a comedian and have your stuff in there? Oh, no. So, the reason why I'm saying this is because of what's on the back. If this was a suitcase, why would it have these? Those are 2 adapters for speakers and an adapter for plug. Some of you think probably know where this is going. So yeah, if I, now I've never been into, now I've had CDs most of my life. You guys are like, come on, really, just reveal it, please. So I actually got one of these. Dun, 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 dun. I have got a record player, yes. This is my Victorola record player. I don't have any records for it yet, but I will fix that. But yeah, I got this on Wednesday. My mother's like, what have you bought now? So we do have a record player buried upstairs somewhere, but I want my own personal one and one I can actually move around. It's actually pretty cool. It's got some pretty cool features. It's got Bluetooth, it's got phone out, it's got the phonograph. It doesn't have an antenna, so it doesn't need that. Plus I can play the radio on it if I wanted to, and have some speakers. It sounds very good, actually. I can't, unfortunately, play music because YouTube would copyright me, but yeah. So that's the purchase I made. And I'm going to have to pull down purchases because this is costing me a ton of money to purchase and put on my card. So, and I've yet to pay off my other bill, so that came in the mail. So yeah, that came in the mail. That came in the mail yesterday, and it came in with the biggest box in the world, so you guys can only imagine. I'm going to try to find records in my dad's barn either tomorrow or Sunday and start playing them, see if it actually works. I want to get into the whole vinyl scene. I don't know. I'm not going to buy vinyls right now because I haven't trying to save my money, and this was about $45. Now, a lot of you guys are like, oh, you could have paid $150 for one. I don't want to pay $150 for one. You could have gotten an FM radio. I've already got that on my phone already and stuff like that, so I didn't want to do that. But I will be showing it off to you guys very soon. It's just one of those things that I'm getting into. People are starting to get vinyls now. This would be good stuff. So if I can find some old records from like Beatles records for like back in the day, Steely Dan, my dad has. I know there's a ton of Glenn Miller in my dad's barn that I might want to have, that I might want to use and try to figure them out. Just have to figure out the right RPM and figure out what it is. And you actually don't have to manual lower. You don't have to actually lower and rise the little arm. It has a little clip to keep it in place. It even has a 45. So if you want to play 45 records, which 45s are very cool. It's got a little adapter that'll sink in the middle, so you guys can put that on the top of the record and play the 45, so it doesn't spin all over the place and wreck the record. Because I had to do some research on it, so in order I had to get one that had the 45 adapter on it, so I are ready to go. There's 2 of them there, I think. So yeah, I'm excited about this new acquisition and stuff like that. It's going to be very cool. It's going to be very cool and stuff like that. I wonder if I can use the computer to play it on the computer. We'll see what I can do with that. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of things with it. So I'm going to find speakers. I might find speakers for it because I can find speakers. I can find some really cool speakers for it. I might get speakers for it that are decent enough, because I want to be able to, because if mom and dad aren't home for a certain weekend, I want to be able to blast Frank Sinatra. I want to be able to blast Frank Sinatra while I'm cleaning my room. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan. Francis Albert, the chairman of the board, and it even comes with a replacement pin. It came with an instruction manual. I don't know where it is. Here's your instruction manual. It's a nice instruction manual. It's about 8 pages long. But yeah, so I'll show you guys, and I'll tell you guys how I love it, and stuff like that. And I just realized something. But I've had this iPad for almost 3 years now. Well, October 2019, October 2020, October 21, October 22, October 23. So I've had it about 4 years. Well, not counting 19. So I've had this iPad about 4 years too. And I've had this watch about 6. So, and, you know, it's just a new addition. Plus, I'm joining the new Xbox, and stuff like that. I actually revived the 3DS, actually, so I'm playing a little Bravely Default. So yeah, I'm doing that, and you know, tomorrow I'm running from 8 to 4. Gonna be fun. Gonna do some shenanigans, because Saturday is usually pretty. Because you guys know, from me, I've been in retail for 16 years, and it's quite boring. So, retail, you just work hard and you just fast forward through your day. You just fast forward through your day, and you just basically get it done. It's the easiest. I think it's the easiest $80. I think it's the easiest. I think it's the easiest. 8 times 15. As I'm earning like $15 an hour now, which is ridiculous. 50 more than Target, by the way. 50 more than Target. I'm actually earning more than that. Thanks to overtime. Yeah, so it's all like $100. It's like $100. So it's like $100. So it's like $100 for the whole day. So it's like 130 some odd dollars. It's like, my job is like, it's the easiest 100 bucks, yeah, ever. So and if I have overtime, which I do get a lot of, you know, I can get, if I go into overtime, and I get like 8 hours, I can be like $180 one day. So so yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. My job's boring as hell. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna pack out front face and clean up and stuff like that, and eat lunch outside a couple of times, and then go back inside and do whatever. You know, boring day tomorrow. You know, nothing too eventful. So, so tomorrow I'm gonna do the gear change show. I'm gonna be probably talking to the camera. I'm probably gonna go for a walk, and I'm probably gonna do it, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna do the gear change show tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do it on, I don't know what I'm gonna do Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm in the mood to since I'm in the mood to do a lot of Japanese related stuff, and I want to do this, I'm going to talk about the sport that is drifting. Usually not one I usually do, and I think and I think it's an interesting one, and it's a pretty cool sport. For those of you who sit there and go, oh, the Japanese cars gonna drift because they can't keep up with the rest, because they can't keep up with cars in a straight line because they're 4 cylinders. It's very hard to drift and swing a car sideways at the speeds that those guys do it. It's insane. And just not Japanese cars do it, American cars do it as well. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about drifting and where it started from. Obviously Japan, and where it evolved to, and how it became a professional championship of all things, and how it influenced my life when I was growing up watching Fast and the Furious, playing Need for Speed Underground, and every other racing game that had drifting in it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so we're going to talk about drifting, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting 8.5 hours at work. Just going to do whatever. So peace out, folks.